In terms of the biggest challenges for legacy programs, legacy technology, there are plenty. And that's really just because most of the technology in the travel space is 30, 40, 50 years old in some cases. And that's rife for challenges. The systems can't talk to each other. I like to think of any time there's like a little connection point and something happens, you either end up with a data problem or worse, a traveler experience problem. And now you're adding in everything for the future, right? We've got new content. We have new data sources. We have new platforms, and then AI, a whole new technology. You can't just slap AI and the new stuff on top of the old stuff. It really takes investment in solving the foundational layers, in solving the plumbing, if you will. That's a phrase that the founder of Spotnana uses, and I like as well. We're trying to fix the plumbing for all of that travel infrastructure and the data infrastructure. I think we're seeing more and more data becomes really important, and AI is only as good as the underlying systems and data underneath it. And so, unfortunately for all of us in the industry, it means you have to invest a lot of money, a lot of resources to fix those underlying structural issues before you can really benefit from the new innovation. How should travel managers think about the connection of service and technology? I think both are equally as important. I don't think, maybe someday we'll be in the age where technology can solve all of it. We haven't gotten there yet, and there's still many cases where you're still screaming representative into a phone, right? Where the AI bot is not actually helpful. And even when we do get to the point where the technology is so great, when you're really stuck, sometimes you want or you need a human to help you out of a weather situation, disruption, or worst case, global disruption, strife. I mean, we've had to evacuate a lot of people out of some tough situations in the last 6 or 9 months. It is critical to have the technology that works, the data to understand where all those people are at, and then the human beings that can step in when it really, really matters and help somebody get back to their loved ones, their home, their family. And so I don't think you can just have service. I don't think you can just have technology, but it does go back to the foundation I was talking about as well. If you have the right underlying foundation, you can make the humans better and you can make the traveler experience better all at the same time, regardless of if you're interacting with AI or an interface or a mobile app or a human. If they're all seeing the same things, seeing the same content, seeing the same data, my hope is that it can be a perfect trip. It can be a perfect experience, and I think we still got a ways to go before we get there. A truly global travel program, and this is something we think a lot about at Direct Travel. It's many layers. One, it is that foundational layer. Do you have the right technology infrastructure that can allow you to have a single global instance, for example? It's wild to me, and I talk to a lot of travel managers, that we're still in the days of siloed data and siloed, okay, I've got to have 15 different instances, and then it's on the travel manager and the program and the company to stitch all of those together. So if you've got that right infrastructure, you can have that global instance, you can have all of your data in one place, then you can truly actually manage the program and future-proof for where you want to go next. I think we're seeing, at least I'm seeing with our customers, a real proliferation of specific parts of the world. India, for example, we're seeing more and more business travel there. It's historically a very hard market to manage and even perform business travel, even get from place to place. And so starting to invest in those developing areas, investing in that content, investing in that data, and then again, service. There always has to be that service, but the technology is a great enabler for that service to be anywhere in the world, right? We can ticket from a point of sale in each country, but also have service that is around the globe supporting people, seeing all of those same things. That was not possible 10 years ago. And I think the buyers, the travel managers, the companies I talk to, they want future proofing, right? They want that right foundation. So as maybe they're not even global today, but they acquire 3 companies next year and need to be in 3 places, they want to make sure that that program can grow and move in the way that they need to globally. Ooh, okay, this is a good one. What's your must-have item that you can't leave home without? Okay, I will say two of them. I have an 11-year-old daughter, and she gifted me one of her stuffies. It's a little wolf named Maple. And so on every trip, I take a picture, like sitting, like about to take off, and it's just become a tradition. So I would be very upset if I did not have Maple in my carry-on bag with me. I think the other must-have item, probably an eye mask, right? Like sleep is very, very important. I travel a lot, different time zones, different jet lag, and so something from my family and something to help me sleep. I guess I would say the eye mask, a silk pillowcase too probably, but all of those things together.